presentations. We started with document production and databases, and here is the concluding part: presentations. You can't afford to miss it. You can like the video, share it with other people, drop your comment, and if you need any assistance, please drop it in the chat box. All right, in this paper, we'll be going to the presentation part of it. Presentation, and that is task 4, presentation. Task 4, presentation. So the question says you're going to create a short presentation. All slides must have a consistent layout. A consistent layout. That is very important. Consistent layout. So step 23, create a presentation of 5 slides using the file n2302guide.rtf. So anytime you have a question like this, the first thing you do with presentation is you launch the presentation software on your computer. So in my case, I'm going to launch a presentation software, which is PowerPoint, that I have on my computer. And I'll click on blank presentation. Then I come back to the question, create a presentation of 5 slides using the file n2302guide.rtf. So to do that, I'll just come and pick that. Here is it, and I come to new slides. So go to slide from outline, then I locate my source file folder. In my case, my source file folder is on the desktop, October, November, paper 2, and the name of the file is guide.rtf. So I click on this and I click on insert. Don't forget, the instruction says 5 slides, so you need to remove this first slide that is empty. So these are the 5 slides. You can see them, slides 1 to 5. Then the next instruction is, unless otherwise instructed, the slides must display a title and a bulleted list, unless otherwise instructed. So you need to follow the instruction. So the next instruction says, place in the header your name, center number, and candidate number right aligned. Please take note of this. Make sure that the header appears in the same position on every slide. So on every slide. So what you do is very simple. So I'm going to the slide, I come to view, and then I come to slide master view. Then I scroll up to the primary slide master, which is the first slide template that we have. Okay, then I come to insert, header and footer. Then I click on even though we have footer here, I could use it and type the name. What does the question says we should do? Your name, center number, and candidate number right aligned. And name, center number, and candidate number right aligned. Then make sure that it appears in the same position, right aligned. So I'm going to say apply to all. Then I'll go to header and footer. I've ticked it, apply to all. I can also apply the same thing to notebook, notes and handout. I say apply to all. Then I'll take this right aligned, I take it up and I align it to the right according to the instruction. Then I come to home, right align it so that it aligns properly. That's according to the instruction. Then what else does the instruction say? Change the layout of the slide with the title age rating system to a title and table. Okay, so that is number 25. So having done this, I can go back to normal view. You can see that here. So age rating system, that's the slide number 3. According to the instruction, age rating system to a title and table, so I'll click on this, right click and go to layout, and I make it title and content because the content is table. So I say title and content. So that's the instruction given. Change the layout of the slide with the title age rating system to a title and table. Table is a type of content, so title and content. Then you click on table. Create a table that contains 3 columns and 6 rows. 3 columns and 6 rows. So I click on this. Insert table, 3 columns and 6 rows. Then click OK. So I have the table. Then the next one, format the table so that a plain table style is applied with no cell shading. So I'll click on it. Under table tools, design or layout, I can switch in between. So if I come here, I can pick normal table, no style. You see, it is plain, no shading. Then all internal and external grid lines are displayed when printed. So that's what we have here. When printed, while you have the table, all will be printed. Okay, so you can see that all will be printed. So then the next thing is you can confirm this by going to print preview and see whether if you print it, it will be printed. So you will see, can you see? That means it is printed by picking that style. I picked that style from this style gallery, which is no style table grid. Do you understand? No style table grid. You can see that. Then copy the data from the file N2302 ratings, okay, and place this in the table created in step 25. So you open this file. This file is in your source file folder. So go to the source file folder. Your source file folder is in paper 2, and the name of the file is ratings. So you open ratings. Good. When you open ratings, even though the data is appearing like this, you need not to make any hassle about this. There are 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, and that's why you're having this like this. There are 3 columns. So you select it, copy, select it, copy, select the 3. So just select, you can click anywhere and press Ctrl A to select the 3. This one is breaking away from the wall. It does not mean it has not been selected. If you click here, you see all of this. That means so suitable for all age group is selected. It's just appearing like this. So select it. Don't make a mistake of selecting like this. You are selecting more than 3 columns if you do so. So there are 3 columns. So the best way to select is that when you click on this cell, as long as it shows everything in the cell, that means you have selected all. So take note of that. Then right click to copy it, and the instruction says go and paste it in that table. So you come here and say paste. It's going to fill the entire table. You can see that. You can see that it's going to fill the entire table. Then the next thing is adjust the column width so that in column 3, so that data in column 3 wraps over no more than 3 lines. So if you see how many wrapping do we have, this one is 3 line, 1, 2, 3. But if you look at this, let me zoom in so that you can see it. This one is more than 3 wrap. This is 1, 2, 3 wraps in a single cell. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a single cell. But whatever wrapping you want to have, it should not be more than 3 lines. That's the instruction. So what you do is very simple. So just adjust it. So adjust the width. You can just come to the width here and adjust it. You see that this is nice, far better. Okay, it should not be more than 3 lines. If at all your wraps, it should not be more than 3 lines. Okay, good. What's the next thing? So we have done this for 2 marks. 27, format the table so the height of all 6 rows is set to 2 centimeters. Make sure that the data in column 3 still wraps over no more than 3 lines. It should not be more than 3 lines. Please take note. format the table so that the height of all 6 rows. So how do you set that? Select the table, the table is selected, and under table design you will see it. Height of every cell in the table should not be more than 2 centimeters. Let me confirm that again. Okay, the height of all 6 rows is set to 2 centimeters. As the instruction says that set the height of all 6 rows to 2 centimeters. So that is what we want to do now. So now, while you have the table highlighted or selected, on that table tools, come to layout. When you come to layout, you will see a group called cell size. The first one is height, the second one is width. So you come to the height and put 2 cm. 2 cm for 2 centimeters. Please take note, put the unit 2 cm and press enter. Then it's going to adjust the entire table row height to 2 centimeters. Then what's the next instruction? Make sure that the data in column 3 still wraps over no more than 3 lines. So it should not be more than 3 lines for whatever. Okay, good. Then format the table so the first column of the table has a solid black background. Solid black background with white text. With white text. Okay, which is the white text will be age categories. Format it so that it has this. Okay, so to do that, let's look at it again. So you select the whole of this column, and everything you want to do will be done within this, within table tools, which is design or layout. Still on layout, I'll come to merge cells. Then I will change the text direction. So this age categories, and if you see it is center, so you put it to middle and center. All right. Then it should be white text, so you change the color to white text, and you come to fill. You fill, shape fill, you fill it with what color? Black. Black. Okay, good. It's looking like that. You can see where the shape fill is. Because I have already selected this, that's why it will apply to only this column. Then columns 1, 2 and 3 look like this. So it should look like this. So can you see it's making, if you look at the way all other looks, that means they are center and middle aligned. All center and middle aligned. If you look at it, and that is why 5 marks is allotted to it. So you need to look at it carefully to know how many formatting were done to this. So I'm going to center align it. So I'll select the entire table. Let me select the entire table and center align and middle align, middle, center align, everything. You can see that. Then so this will be like this. So like this. So I'll just adjust it a bit. So okay, I think it's making perfect sense now. It's making perfect sense now. So okay, good. Making perfect sense. So for 5 marks, so I can increase the font size so that it can, you know, look like this, since they didn't give us a specific font size. So let me just increase this a bit. I'll come to home tab and increase it to like say 24. Let me see. Let me give 36. Let me see whether 36. Okay, I think 36 is proper. Let me increase this also. This other side, let me just increase it from 11. Let me just put it to say 14 or 16, whichever way. It should not be, the wrapping in each of it should not be more than, okay, good. I think it makes sense It's not more than 3. Any cell at all that wraps not more than 3. So this makes sense. This makes sense. Okay, this makes sense. More sense. Okay, good. Then the next thing is on the slide with the title content descriptors. Select the 7 bulleted items, bad language to suggestive themes. Okay, and format them to look like this. If you want them to look like this, what happened to it? Okay, so I go content descriptors and we want it to look like this. So that means I'm going to indent and then change the bullet from bad language to suggestive themes. So I'm going to come to increase list level. I have increased it to rating. Let me see, to rating, and I'm going to change the bullet type. So to change the bullet type, I'll just come to numbering and bullet and come to bullet and numbering bullets. Then I'll change it, customize, and look for an hyphen kind of bullet, maybe this. Then I put it and it looks like this. Okay, like the one we have here. Another thing is that it's like it is italicized also. Okay, then on the slide with the title online gaming safety, so what we just did is for 3 marks. Then the next one on the slide with the title online gaming safety, format the text age rating in the last bullet point so that when clicked it goes to the slide with the title age rating system. Format the text age rating online gaming safety. So I'll locate online gaming safety. Okay, good. This is it, online gaming safety. Then format the age rating. Where's age rating? You can use age rating, age rating, age rating. Okay, here is it. I've seen it. Age rating. Always check the age rating. Okay, so that when you click on it, it goes to the slide with the title age rating system. So I'll select age rating, then I'll right click on it and go to insert hyperlink. And the question says that when you click on it, it takes us to age rating system. So I will, after this dialog box hyperlink, I will say exist place in this document. I want it to hyperlink to a place in this document. Look at it carefully, please. Then I will make it go to game ratings. Is that age rating rather? Age rating system, which is slide 3. So I'll click on it, age rating system. So each time this text is displayed age rating and is clicked on, it will take us to age rating system, and I say okay. Now you will see it is underlined and the color of the font is changed to blue. That means this is an hyperlink. When I click on it, it's going to take me to this slide called age rating system. Then take the screenshot evidence to show that the text links to the correct slide. Place this in your evidence document. So to do this, I'll just go back to it, to that slide. I'll select it again and right click and say edit hyperlink. So that I can see this edit hyperlink. So it will show that this is clicked on and it will take me to this. So I take the screenshot and place it in my evidence document. Good. Evidence document. I paste that in my evidence document. That's step 30. Okay, good. And I'll paste it there. So I have that. Then what's the next? That's for 2 marks. Then save the presentation. Save the presentation. And then print slides 2, 3, 4, and 5 only as handout in portrait orientation with 2 slides to the page, each slide filling half the page for 2 marks. So let me do it. Save the slide. I'll save the slide, come back and save the slide, say okay, save the slide. Let me save it and save it in my work area, and I'll call it presentation with my center number and candidate number. So I'll save it. Good. Then the next instruction says print slides 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let me test the hyperlink I did here to see whether it works. So let me go to print, slideshow. Let me click on it, whether it will take me. This is the hyperlink text, age rating. When I click on it, it brought me to this. That means that is working. Then the question says print slide 2 to 5. So we are not printing slide 1. So making 4 slides as handout portrait. So I'm coming here, file, print as portrait. Then I'll say print as handout 2 slide portrait, and I'm printing slide 2 to 5, slide 2 to 5. Okay, custom. If you're not showing that, I could select only the slide. Then slide 2, you press down shift and select all the slide and say 2, 3, 4, 5, and come to file, print. Okay, so it has picked it now. So 2 to 5. So it has picked it, and then I'll print it as an handout filling half the page. So did you see that, or should I take that again? That number 31. Print it slide 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please pay attention to this, very important. So now if you want to do that, if you come here and say file, print, and you put 2 to 5, sometimes it may not be working. Let's try it again. 2 to 5. Let's see whether it work. 2 to 5, print. Okay, it worked. So it picked slide 2 to 5. Or that way around, you could just select it here by selecting this and pressing down shift, select other ones, having press and come to file and say print, and then you just say print selection, what you have selected, which is 2 to 5, and under slides make pick 2 slides. And then if you did not put header for your handout, just come to edit, and for your notes and handout, the one we did before was slide, but because I did it too, notes and handout, you can put that and say apply to all. So you have this. So what else? I think that's all for 19 marks. So what you do is you come and print. So in my case, I'll just click on print, and I'll call it tax. Then that's tax 4 presentation. That's all presentation. Okay, with my center number and candidate number, and I'll save it in my work area. Oh, that is done. Neat job. So having done this is for 19 marks. Very easy, as you can see. So I will encourage you to follow instructions. You can play and pause this video to understand every line of instruction. So you can see other videos we have done previously to understand all the tasks in this particular paper. So printing the evidence document. When you're done taking all the evidences, you are also to print the evidence document. So just go to the evidence document. We have saved it with a particular file name given to us in the question, evidence followed by your candidate number, then click on save to be sure that it is saved. Then you go to file and print it as in my case, I want to print it as a PDF file. In my case, So I'll save it in my work area and call it evidence, followed by my candidate number. Good. And I'll save it there. Then, having all my work done, then go back to the instruction, save your evidence document, print your evidence document. So, and that is how we have come to the end of this paper. Guys, this is actually doable, very simple. All what you need is to follow the instructions. So paper 2, October, November 2023 has been dealt with in this video. I bet it with you. You can't afford to miss this. You need to see it again, share with your friends as you prepare for your IGCSE examinations. I wish you all the very best. Thank you and see you some other time in the next video. Bye for now.